going on with that? Anyway, I'm coming on here. Hi, it's Timmesha Burgess. Y'all know who I am. Listen, I'm going to make this as quick as possible because, number one, I don't want to be too long-winded because I know the attention span of most people these days are almost the attention span of a fly, but this isn't for most people. This is for those of you it's meant for. Roe versus Wade, overturning the right for women to terminate pregnancies, abortions, and witch hunts. I don't have anything written down. This is pure channeling that came to me since this whole charade has been going on. This is what I want to share. We are back in the 16th and 17th century. If you don't know already, I just released my first book. It's called Activate. It's on Amazon KDP right now, and I'm just at the final stretches of finishing up the paperback. I'm just waiting for the paperback, one of the paperback copies to get to me. I want to go through it myself, review it, and then you guys will be able to get your hands on it. You ladies as well will be able to get your hands on it. Hate saying guys so much. So anyway, we're back in the 16th, 17th century, y'all. We are back in the times where women will be chased down and accused of committing crimes. Crimes that really are women fighting for their lives. If you know anything about 16th, 17th century witch hunts or Salem witch hunts, if you don't, do your research and read Activate. I channeled all of what's happening right now. When I wrote this book, again, let me say, I wrote this book, but it was really a book that was written through me. And I sit back and marvel at what's going on right now. And I'm saying to the universe, okay, universe, I see what you did there. I want to read something really quickly. This is very spur of the moment. I had not planned to do this. I'm actually heading out to go spend some time with my loved ones, but this is important for me to do. So I want to read something from one of the chapters. Let me see, I wrote it down. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Okay, give me a second. See. I want to read something. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. So this is from my book Activate, chapter 2, and chapter 2 is titled Mental Disorders and Sexual Trauma. Witch hunts, as previously mentioned, weren't just the killing of women who chose to operate solely from their lower bodies, although there were definitely many that did. But witch hunts were attacks by those who wanted her body, her talents, her skills, wisdom, her intellect, her spiritual abilities, and womb energy, aka pussy power. What may have looked like witches attacking were in many cases women trying to protect themselves and their loved ones from rape, molestation, kidnapping, forced marriages, and forced relationships, and protecting themselves against other exploitative rituals wrapped in what some call religious or cultural traditions and law. Let me see something. Okay. All right. I want to read something else. Give me 1 second. Again, I didn't prepare to do this. This is what just came to me that I have to do, that I have to get on here and share really quick. Give me 1 second. 34. Here we are. All right. So 34 is under chapter 1, mental disorders throughout the ages. And in this chapter, I talk about this idea of termination, of abortions, and how, based on my perspective and my research, how anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts begin to raise their head in the minds of every man, woman, and child that is suffering to date. So let me just get right to it. Shift your perspective on childbirth. Shift your perspective on childbirth from one that is purely mundane to that which teeters on spiritual and psychological warfare. Do not look at the man or woman, but rather at the being that animates the man and woman's body. What do you see and feel underneath their flesh suit, their flesh costume? For the woman considering, my page just jumped. Don't try and stop this from happening, because this is happening. I'm talking to myself right now. All right. For the woman considering continuing a pregnancy or termination, decipher if the being that operates inside of the man is made up of a substance that your womb should birth. Is the being within the man an enemy that wants to infiltrate your bloodline by trying to use your womb to enter this world? Decide if it is safe for you and everyone involved if this being is birthed into flesh. If you are impregnated by a being that operates this man's body, ask your womb if it is safe for the world if this being is birthed through you. For the man, allow your divine inner selves to guide you in choosing if her womb has stolen your seed in hopes of infiltrating your royal bloodline, acting as a stowaway to gain access to this world. You have this decision-making power through termination in the event you find yourselves on the precipice of bringing forth life from the spirit world into the physical world without your purposeful planning for childbirth. In the event your womb or seed is compromised, it is considered a spiritual act of treason to your planet and to your life. A trauma that will affect you and that child's life, mind, and emotions for many lifetimes, as it has already. And the life of those for generations to come. This is my channeled message. This is our opportunity. Unlike the 16th, 17th century, ladies and men, this is our opportunity. We have come back here again. Why? Because our lives were cut short before. We weren't able to fulfill our missions and our purposes then, but we are back again. They thought they could kill us all, burn us all, hang us all. Surely they know the act of reincarnation. Surely they knew we'd come back again. And what they tried to do, all they've been able to manage to do is delay us. They knew they would delay us by killing us. So here we are again. Let's learn from our past lives. We don't need to be angry. We, the people, have the power. We've been taught to give it away for so long. And how are we giving away our power? By voting people in place who never belonged. It's time for us to put ourselves in positions of power and make the rules ourselves. For too long, we have allowed bloodsuckers, those who usurp power and energy, to make the rules for us all. I wrote an article some time ago titled, Pain is Designed to Wake You Up Inside. It wasn't an article, it was a video. It was called Pain is Designed to Wake You Up Inside. And my question to all of us who have reincarnated back into this lifetime to do this shit again, if pain is designed to wake us up inside, are we up yet? The passage I read is from my book, Activate. And the universe is so intelligent to allow it to come out at a time such as this that we are in right now. This is more than a fight for women. This is a suppression of divine, feminine energy and power that don't just exist in women. It exists in us all. Men, animals, birds, the damn bees, the damn trees. And this is our time to do what we didn't get a chance to do in our lifetimes before. This is why we are back. And this time we will not be silenced. We will not be murdered. We will not be killed, because this power and this intelligence has evolved, and it won't allow that shit again. And this time, the revolution will be televised. This is a new age of witch hunts. It's the same shit, different century. What are we gonna do now? I have a plan. I have an idea, and there are many of you who have plans and have dreamed prophecies. You know what to do, and it's time to gather with our tribes to get it done. And it will be effortless. We don't have to fight anymore. Just rise and make the decision. I want to have some deeper talks about this. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I had to read this passage to you. Activate is available on Amazon right now, and I'll let you guys know when the paperback is ready. And if you want to go into deeper conversations about this right here, this passage that I just read, let me know. You can email me at TimmeshaBurgess.com. Also visit Timmesha Burgess. I said TimmeshaBurgess.com. You can email me at TimmeshaBurgess@gmail.com. And visit me at TimmeshaBurgess.com. We can chat more. Okay, I gotta go because I wasn't even planning to do this, but I had to read that passage. All right, ciao for now.